Hi everyone, welcome back to the Kia Hyundai channel. My name is Gabi, and with me I have a beautiful 2023 Forte 5 EX. So the EX is the entry level to the Forte 5 hatchback, which differentiates it from the regular Forte. 5 stands for 5 doors, hatchback. There we go. We'll do a full walk around to show you what the hatchback looks like, how it differentiates in size and features. Starting off with what's under the hood, it's a 2-liter MPI engine, just like the regular Forte, with an IVT transmission. The fuel efficiency is fantastic. The power is enough, so it's actually quite fun to drive, even non-turbo. If you go one step above this, you do get the Forte 5 GT, which does have the 1.6-liter turbo engine. But this, it's great for fuel efficiency, it's great for features, it's great for tech, and we're going to show you all of that today. Starting off with the front of the vehicle, we have beautiful LED head units for your lights. The only thing that's not LED is the actual headlight bulb. So your daytime running lights, your turn signals, even your tail lights are all LEDs. Fog lights go off in the next trim, the GT. You can see the styling elements. It looks very, very sporty. There's a lot of chromes, a lot of black, and then with your white paint color, it looks fantastic. I'll come off to the side over here. We're going to avoid filming on that side of the bay just because it's so bright out today. You have 16-inch alloy wheels with a nice sporty design. It kind of looks like a starfish to me, not in a bad way though. And then over here on your mirrors, you do have your turn signal indicators. So of course, if you put your turn signal on, it'll light up there. Really nice for safety. You do have blind spot detection as well. So I'll have Charlotte zoom in on our blind spot indicator. If the car was running and you were driving and someone was in your blind spot, they would illuminate in kind of an orange amber light to let you know there's someone in your blind spot. Coming off on the side, we have body color mirrors, your wheels again, your gas cap is located on the left side of the vehicle, and then your hatchback, the main thing that makes it different than the regular Forte. So we'll open it up and you'll see you have a lot of height. It's good if you do carry a lot of stuff with you, you're always on the go because the fuel efficiency is fantastic and the space is fantastic. It's also great if you have pets because you can have them in the back here and they're still kind of part of the vehicle, when with a sedan they would be closed off in a trunk. Not exactly pet friendly. This is removable, so this is just an accessory. It's a cargo cover, so no one can see what you have in your trunk here. So you just kind of unclip it and tuck it away. Underneath the floorboard here, we have a little bit of storage space. There's no real spare tire with the Forte vehicles, so you'll get a mobility kit. And what that does is it's kind of a patch kit. It'll get you back up on the road driving much, much quicker than changing a spare. And it's weight reduction as well too, so that's the benefit there. The seats, they all have car seat anchors and they all fold down completely flat. So if you need the space, you got the space. We'll close this up. You can get a good look at the LED taillights in the rear of the vehicle. We'll zoom in on the Forte 5 badge. Very, very sharp. I love how all the logos, they tie in seamlessly with the Kia logo. 2 years ago, I think it was the Stinger. Every logo was kind of different materials. I didn't love that, so this is a nice seamless look. Come around again, some more black accents on the bottom. It kind of has a faux dual muffler exhaust look, but there's only one actual exhaust port. And then we'll finish off our walk around. So you'll notice when we get into the vehicle, I'm wearing a different outfit. We actually had to film this 2 separate days because I am a salesperson as well too. Sometimes we get a little busy. We have to cut off our videos. So don't mind the outfit change. We're going to get into the vehicle now and show you the rest. All right, so now I'm in the back of the Forte 5. I've had this seat pushed almost all the way back now, and I have pretty long legs. You can see legroom is not an issue in the Forte, so I still have lots of room in front of me. I got lots of headroom as well too, and these seats are so comfy. So on the EX model specifically, you get this cloth fabric. I really like how they didn't do a boring basic black cloth. They have this nice striped design down the center. And if you could be sitting in here right now, you'll see they are very, very soft. So you could take a nap in here, you could do a long car ride, you'll be very, very comfy. The one trim line above will have artificial leather, so if you are looking for leather, you'd have to go one step up. In the center over here, we do have a cup holder armrest situation or a third seat. We'll push that back up. In the center here, we have USB, a USB, and then air vents as well too. So here you can control the airflow if you do not want any, if you want it all the way, and then the direction as well too. There is a light located right on the roof, so I can turn that on, turn it off, kind of illuminate what's going on back here. And then I said I would show you guys how to fold your seats down, and of course I'm going to do that. So I'll have Charlotte pan over to our latch that's located kind of on the shoulder area of the seat. You give it a pull, and they fold down just like that, completely flat. So like I said, if you have any pets or just you carry a lot of stuff with you in your trunk, you can remove this cargo cover and knock everything down. You have tons of room, and it's so easy to kind of move everything around. Now we'll take a look at the front seats and go over the tech and features. All right, welcome guys. Now we're in the front of the Forte 5. And like I mentioned earlier, I drive a Forte, so this is very familiar for me. I'm gonna walk you through some of the features that you have in the driver's area and the passenger area. So starting off with the seat itself, still very comfy. We still get that really cool kind of stripe down the center, so we'll get a quick shot of that. And they are so comfy, like I said. So for long drives, short drives, commutes, this will be a comfy vehicle. And to get your seat exactly how you'd like it, you do have manual seats on the EX trim. So this latch over here is for the actual backrest of the seat. You can bring it closer to you, you can bring it further, recline a little bit if you like, take it easy. And then this lever here is to change the height. So not all cars have this option. It's really nice, especially on a lower vehicle, if you like to sit more upright so you can see all the road around you. If you're a little shorter like me, you can do that. And then to bring yourself closer to the wheel, you have a latch over here that you can push and pull yourself to get you exactly how you like. The steering wheel itself also is adjustable. So just this latch over here, I can knock it down, bring it up, and put it wherever I need it to be. Sorry, let me push it. There we go. On the side over here, we have our door, of course. Regular door handle, some nice piano black finish, which adds a lot of style. Down here we have our mirror control, so they are powered mirrors and they are heated as well too. So to make the heated mirrors work, you have a button for your rear windshield defrost. You press that and it also triggers your mirrors to defrost. Really nice, so no scraping your mirrors. Your door lock and unlock, and all your window controls and your window locks. So that's pretty basic there. On the left here is where we'll get a couple more buttons. So you have your traction control if you'd like to turn it off, located right over there. Our blind spot detection button. So if you do not love this feature, press it and it's off. And then your brightness selector. So if the screen's a little too bright for you at nighttime, you can knock that down or you can put it up if it's a little too dull. Over here, we have one of our vents. I really love the shape of the Forte vents. It reminds me very much of a pilot, like a fighter jet. It's really cool. I say that about all our vents. They're very nice, okay? For vents, they're nice. On the steering wheel here, it is a heated steering wheel, first of all, which I love. And one thing I really like that Kia does is they actually heat the entire wheel, not just certain hot points. So it doesn't matter how you drive, how you hold your wheel, your hands will be nice and warm, which also works really great because you have a touch screen, so it doesn't matter. You don't need gloves, right? You can still use your screen when sometimes gloves won't operate too well with the touch screen. Your window, oh my gosh, your light controls are just located on the left stalk here, and you do have an auto feature, so that's typically the best thing to use. Your lights will turn on as needed, turn off as needed. On the left side of the wheel here, we have our media controls, so Bluetooth, volume. You can change your radio station or your song if you're listening to Bluetooth audio there. This button is to answer phone calls, and this is an empty button that you can put whatever you like. So that's why it's a star, because it's going to be your favorite button. After a couple weeks of owning, you'll see this what features you use the most, and it'll be a quick little shortcut. Now on the right side, we have more so driving features. So this little notepad button is going to cycle between your different menus on your dash, so we'll get a nice shot up there. You can see driver's assistance, which if I press down to select, you can change your warning timing, your warning volume. You can turn on all the features. You can turn them all off. Really great features like rear cross traffic. So if I was reversing out of a parking lot and someone was walking behind my vehicle, it would alert me, or even in the event of another car. Blind spot safety. So you can do safe exit warning, which will lock your vehicle doors if you're parallel parking on a busy street and a car is coming up behind you really quickly. Sometimes you don't see it, so they don't rip your door off. And lane assist. So this is kind of a tricky feature to explain. It's this little button on the steering wheel here. And if I were to press this down, I would get a new icon on my dash that shows this little steering wheel right beside the car with 2 lanes. And what this does is it's a steering assist. So if I was on the highway in the city, that picks up your lanes and it'll actually guide you. So it's not just going to let you know if you're about to depart your lane, it'll kind of steer for you before you even do that. It sounds a little sketchy. If you've never used it before, a lot of people are intimidated by it, but definitely try it out if you ever get the chance to test drive a vehicle with it. It works fantastic. It's quite seamless as well too, so do not be alarmed. And like I said, these are features that you can turn off, and turning them off will not ruin your vehicle. You'll still have the ability to turn them back on later. Now I'll have Charlotte come around and we'll take a look at everything else. So now me and Charlotte are both in the Forte 5. We're going to take a look at some of the features that are in the center of the vehicle and the comfort too, of course. So starting off with our big screen, usually the first thing people notice, this is a beautiful 8-inch touchscreen, and it has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So to connect your vehicle to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you have this little widget here. You'd press that, you'd go to your Bluetooth settings, turn it on, and connect your vehicle. We're not going to do that now because, I mean, the phone we have in here we're filming with it, so it won't work. And then over here we have our radio controls. So AM radio, FM radio. If you're playing music from your Bluetooth phone, it'll be there. You also have your regular menus. So you can go to all menus here. There's a quiet mode where you can shut up speakers in the back of the vehicle. You can save voice memos. Phone projection is essentially Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Your media systems, even if you want to listen to media through a USB cable or USB stick, you can plug it in down here and connect whatever kind of media you would like. Of course, this vehicle does have Bluetooth, so incoming phone calls you will be able to answer from either the screen or your phone button on your steering wheel. So there's a couple ways to do it without, taking your eyes off the road or getting distracted. Then you have your regular setup there where you can change your sound settings, your date and time. Our time actually does need to be adjusted. It's actually 3:22 p.m., but we'll get over that. And then down here we have some physical buttons as well too. So especially as you're driving, if you do not want to cycle between different screens on your menu here, you can just press setup to go to setup, media to go to media, radio to go to radio, etc., etc. Volume control is just this knob on the left, and then tune and scroll is just on the right. So change your stations there. We have more air vents located down here. Your hazard lights, which I always like to point out, there's nothing worse than getting a new vehicle, needing to turn on your hazards, and you have no idea where they are. Kia makes it nice, easy, straight up and center. There we go. And down here we have all our climate controls. So AC and heat, your AC button, your fan speed, recirculated air, and then the direction that your air is blowing. So right now it's on face and feet. You could do wherever you'd like from there. I mentioned earlier that it does have heated side mirrors. That is the button you would press to turn it on, because we don't have the actual engine on right now. It won't turn on right now. And then right over here, we have our wireless phone charger. So if your phone is compatible with wireless charging, you literally just drop it on there. As long as your doors are closed, the vehicle's on, it will charge without a cord. Really great feature to have, because let's be honest, we don't always remember to bring our phone cords. Over here, we have a 12-volt outlet, a regular USB for media, and then a fast charging USB for charging, whether it's your phone or any sort of small device. Down over here, we have both our heated seat buttons, so 3 different levels for driver and passenger. Oh, turn that on again. Turn that one off, and then a heated steering wheel button. Like I said earlier, it is an amazing heated steering wheel system. So we're back day 2, different outfit. We're going to talk about drive mode, so we'll pick up where we left off. So this little button here is your drive mode select. You can change it while you're parked or as you're driving. You have 3 different drive modes in the Forte, so I'm going to cycle between them. Starting off with normal, it's just going to be your regular everyday driving. Sport mode, you will definitely feel a difference. This isn't a crazy performance car, but the pickup is very, very quick. The throttle response, everything, the steering's a little stiffer. It truly feels like a sport mode. And then smart mode is your 3rd mode. Now what that does is it adapts to whatever you're doing. So if you have your car in smart mode and you're just tooting around the city, just driving regularly, it'll give you your best fuel efficiency. But if you get onto the highway, you floor it, you're asking for more power, it will give you the power you need. It'll switch into sport mode for you. So it's truly the most efficient way to drive, because even if you're driving in normal mode, if you're flooring it all the time, it's not going to give you your best fuel efficiency. Or same with our eco modes. A lot of people think, oh, it's an eco mode, so I can floor it, and I'm getting amazing fuel efficiency. No, the car's working a little bit harder, actually. So smart mode's definitely the best mode, or the mode I would recommend to drive with. Down here we have our parking brake. So some of our vehicles have an electronic one. This one is very classic. You just pull it up. You can do some parking lot drifts. Just kidding. No, you can't do that, but hypothetically you could. And that's about it for our tech features in the front here. We'll do a full walk around, or a full kind of overview, so you can get a look at the styling elements. Right now, inventory does suck a little bit for all Kia and Hyundai vehicles, so we find it's very nice to be able to see the styling, because you might not be able to see it at your local dealership. Now we'll go around and finish off everything. All right, guys, that sums up our Forte 5 video. Let us know if you have any questions about the vehicle itself. And just a little recap. So this one starts at 23,195 Canadian. We are in Canada here. Fuel efficiency is fantastic. The features are fantastic. And then, of course, a hatchback if it suits your lifestyle a little bit better. I definitely love the look of the hatchback, and this one has all the sporty design as well, too. An amazing price point, amazing warranty. Yeah, let us know if you have any other questions. We'll be doing lots more Kia and Hyundai walkarounds and reviews with the inventory that we have, though. So keep that in mind. And after all, we are a real dealership, so you can buy from us. You can ask us questions related to buying a vehicle, pricing a vehicle, locations of vehicles, and we'll figure it out for you. Thank you so much for watching.